How often do you find yourself giving it away to those who don't truly appreciate it? Today, we're diving into a topic that many of us have encountered but few of us discuss openly. The types of people who may drain our kindness without ever reciprocating it. Have you ever felt like you're pouring your heart out to someone who only seeks to take? It's a common experience, yet it can be deeply disheartening. Let's explore these different types of individuals and how we can protect our energy while still being compassionate. First, let's talk about the perpetual victim. You know the type. They seem to attract misfortune like a magnet. While it's natural to empathize with someone facing challenges, the perpetual victim often seeks attention rather than solutions. They thrive on sympathy, and every conversation seems to circle back to their struggles. For instance, think of a friend who constantly shares their latest misfortunes but never takes steps to change their situation. It's important to recognize when your support is enabling a cycle of negativity rather than fostering growth. Reflect on this. When was the last time you felt drained after a conversation? That might be a sign that you're dealing with someone who isn't ready to take responsibility for their life. Next up is the serial borrower. This person is always in need, whether it's money, time, or emotional support, but rarely gives anything back. They rely on your generosity without ever considering reciprocity. Picture this scenario. You lend a friend money for an emergency, but when you need help later, they're nowhere to be found. This pattern can lead to resentment and emotional exhaustion. It's essential to understand that kindness should not enable irresponsible behavior. Setting boundaries with serial borrowers is crucial for maintaining your own well-being. You might say something like, "I'm happy to help when I can, but I need to prioritize my own financial stability as well." Then there's the manipulator. This individual twists your kindness into a tool for control. They may play on your emotions or guilt-trip you into doing things their way. Have you ever felt pressured to help someone because they made you feel guilty for not doing so? For example, a colleague might say, "If you really cared about our team, you'd take on this extra project." Recognizing manipulation is vital. It allows you to protect your mental health and maintain healthy relationships. Remember, true support comes from a place of mutual respect, not coercion. Now let's consider the lazy dreamer. This person has grand ideas but lacks the initiative to turn them into reality. They talk about their dreams but never take action, often relying on others to carry them forward. Think back to times when you've invested energy into helping someone pursue their dreams only to find them stagnant in their efforts. For instance, you might have a friend who constantly talks about starting a business but never takes the first step toward making it happen. Supporting lazy dreamers can derail your own goals and aspirations, so it's essential to focus on those who are actively working toward their ambitions. We also encounter the gossip monger, who thrives on chaos and drama. Engaging with them can feel like stepping into a whirlwind of negativity. They often draw you into conversations that damage reputations and integrity, both theirs and yours. Reflect for a moment. How often have you found yourself caught up in gossip? Perhaps you've had conversations where one person shares juicy details about another's life, only for that gossip to come back around and bite everyone involved. Choosing not to participate in such discussions can protect your peace and help foster healthier relationships. Next, let's discuss the competitive friend. This person turns support into rivalry, making every achievement feel like a contest rather than a celebration. True friends should uplift each other, not compete for attention or accolades. You might have experienced this with someone who always tries to one-up your accomplishments or makes everything about themselves during celebrations of your success. If you find yourself feeling anxious or diminished around certain friends, it might be time to reevaluate those relationships. Lastly, we have the envious saboteur, someone who undermines your success out of jealousy disguised as concern. They may offer backhanded compliments or subtly criticize your achievements, making you question your worth. For example, after sharing good news about a promotion at work, they might say something like, "I'm surprised they chose you. I thought they were looking for someone with more experience." Reflect on this. Have you ever felt unsupported by someone who claimed to care about you? Distance from envious saboteurs is essential for your own well-being. Surround yourself with those who genuinely celebrate your successes. As we navigate these relationships, remember that boundaries matter. Helping the perpetual victim can lead to emotional exhaustion. Setting limits is crucial for self-care. Know your limits with serial borrowers. They can drain your resources if you're not careful. Recognizing manipulation allows you to protect your mental health and maintain healthy connections. Consider this: every small step you take today builds the foundation for the life you want tomorrow. So how do we move forward? Start by reflecting on your relationships and identifying any patterns that resonate with these types of individuals. Try this exercise tonight. Write down 3 relationships that energize you and 3 that drain you. Notice how each interaction affects your mood and well-being. As you move forward, ask yourself, how can I live each moment with greater intention and love? In closing, remember that life isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about facing them with courage and curiosity. Every choice you make today is a brushstroke on the canvas of your life. Paint boldly. Don't be afraid to set boundaries or distance yourself from those who don't appreciate your kindness. They're part of the masterpiece that is uniquely yours. So as we part ways today, hold on to this thought. No matter where you are on your journey, remember that you have the strength to keep going and the wisdom to find your way through life's complexities. Embrace each moment as an opportunity for growth and connection, because at the end of the day, it's about creating meaningful relationships that uplift us all. Let me leave you with this final thought. Think of success like planting a garden. Every failure is just another opportunity to learn how to nurture growth. So go ahead, tend to your garden wisely. Surround yourself with those who help it flourish, and don't hesitate to prune away what no longer serves you well. Life is too precious for anything less than vibrant connections. Ria Screver.